Good morning. It is day 73, and I didn't film anything to close out the day yesterday like I usually do because the trail was really overgrown. You kind of get the idea here as I'm ducking around stuff. This isn't too bad compared to what it was at the end of the day yesterday. Literally was unsure if I was even on the trail at one point because you couldn't see any blazes. You're just walking right through bushes, it felt like. But just got dropped off again by Mrs. Mulligan. It's about 7 o'clock. And we're not that far. Stayed in Front Royal, but I don't know. It was a gravel road to get here. I don't even remember what the name of the crossing was, because it wasn't even a road crossing. It was just a dirt road into this trailhead. But today the big thing is going to, after about 7 miles, get to the roller coaster. And when I get to the start of it, I'll explain the roller coaster, but it's a pretty intense section of the trail. Because the vegetation is so thick through here, you see me wave at my poles. That's because the spider webs, because the vegetation is so thick, the spider webs are unusually dense this morning. They are everywhere. Easy for them to make their webs across the trail. So it doesn't help much, but maybe mentally helps me. You sort of wave your poles, try and knock them down before they cover your face. And but there's so many, maybe the spiders are just moving into my beard, I don't know. But a lot of webs this morning. And you can tell I'm suddenly in a state park. Look at these signs. I feel like I'm back in Grayson Highlands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6, 7 signs. Suddenly everything's all cut back and nice and wide and flat. It's nice. Four or 500 yards back, you felt like you're bushwhacking. I'll take this for a while. So I think I've got maybe 2 or 3 tenths to the start of the roller coaster, the south end of the roller coaster. And if I remember correctly from other people's videos, I think there's a sign, but the roller coaster, as it's described in the trail notes, is about 14 miles of densely packed, intense up and downs. And from what I'm understanding from other folks, it's very rocky and rooty. So again, I think there's a sign, but we'll see when we get there. See if I can take some video and give you an idea of what the roller coaster is like. Here's the roller coaster sign, the infamous roller coaster. Have a great ride, and we'll see you at the Blackburn Trail Center. Doesn't sound that ominous. Let's see. So I've been counting the ups. So this is the third up on the roller coaster. And you can see it's pretty rocky. Seems like the up and downs last maybe half a mile, and they're pretty steep, but not terribly long, but really rocky like this. But I'm only a couple miles into it. This is unreal to me. This surrealistic, crazy, nuts. Absolutely surrealistic. See if I can get my selfie down here. I have walked 1,000 miles to here. Oh, I'm speechless. Only 1,180 to go. See my face there? I should do that. 1,000, baby. Can't believe it. Like I said, 1,180 to go. Not even halfway, but still, 1,000 miles is absolutely, like I said, I can't even fathom it. Nuts. Absolutely crazy. Feels good though. I know you don't get any sense for the uphill really on the camera, but this is my 8th uphill, 8th up on the roller coaster, and all the ups are hard breathing, heavy breathing. The downhills are every bit as tough. I'm already exhausted, but this is the 8th one. Like I said, each one is anywhere from a half mile, I would say, to longer, even a mile uphill and then downhill. Just finished my 9th up and I'm about to start the 9th down, but this is the very first view of anything through the trees, just up and down. You can see there's a lot of people. I didn't want to go out on the rocks, but I think I'm only a few tenths from Snickers Gap. Mrs. Mulligan is picking me up. And Route 7, which is also kind of surrealistic to me because I used to live 25 years ago right off of Route 7. Used to commute on Route 7 to my office about 10 miles every day, or a lot of days when I wasn't traveling. And that 10 miles on a good day would take me 30 minutes. A lot of times it would take me over an hour. And it's pretty weird that I've now walked all the way from Georgia to Route 7 where I used to live. That'll do it for day 73. Let's see, I haven't completed the roller coaster, but I've done nine ups and I'm starting down the 9th down. And so there's, I think, a couple more miles of it left for tomorrow, but that's fine. I'm tired. See you tomorrow.